What is up, YouTube? My name's Anna, and welcome back to Anna Does Money, a channel where I'll be sharing money-making strategies as well as my personal debt recovery journey. It has been 1 month since I've embarked on this debt recovery journey, trying to pay off over $25,000 in credit card debt. Actually, I think it was closer to $27,500. Anyway, I'm going to be doing these monthly updates where I'm sharing my income, my spending, and how much of my debt has been paid off. So without further ado, let's jump into my March financial report. So in the month of March, I expected to make about $4,834 from my regular 9-to-5 job. Now I ended up making a bit less. I made $4,377. This isn't because my salary changed at all, but I divide my yearly income by 12 months, but some months I get paid twice, while other months I get paid 3 times. This month I only got paid twice, so that's why it's a bit less. I also made an extra income of $2,418 this month. The majority of that came from my tax refund, so that would be a one-time payment. If we subtract my tax refund of $2,290, then I made $128 extra this month, with about $19 coming from writing on Medium and $109 coming from reselling my clothing on Poshmark. So my total income for the month of March was $6,794. Now let's take a look at my spending. I spoke in another video about the 50-30-20 budgeting rule. This is a rule of thumb that says you shouldn't spend more than 50% of your income on your needs. So this is housing costs, grocery costs, but not dining out, and insurance, things like that. It also includes any minimum payments for your loans and your credit cards. Then 30% should be for your wants. This is dining out or your Netflix subscriptions. And then 20% should be going towards your savings or towards paying down your debt more than those minimum amounts that were included in the needs section. So I thought it was only fair that I actually took a look at my own expenses using the 50-30-20 budget rule. Based on my actual total income, I spent 52% on needs, 14% on wants, and 34% on debt repayment. So this is pretty good. I'm not spending much on wants. I'm below that 30% threshold, and I'm spending more than 20% on debt/savings, in my case, debt repayment. And my needs are right at that limit of 50%. But, big but here, this is including that tax refund amount that I received. Without that tax refund, my income wouldn't be nearly as high. So I think it makes sense to also look at what that split would be if I didn't have that additional income. So based on the 50-30-20 rule on my projected income, which is only including that $4,377 of my 9-to-5 job, this is what it looked like. I would be spending 81% on needs, 21% on wants. And now you might be thinking, hey, Anna, I can do some simple math. 81% plus 21% is more than 100%. And you'd be right. Not only am I not leaving any money left over to put towards debt repayment or saving on top of that minimum payments every month, I'm also losing money because I'm already 2% over what I'm earning every single month. So I'm still living beyond my means. When I saw this, I literally stared at my computer for a good 30 minutes crying because I've already moved into a cheaper apartment. This is literally the cheapest apartment I could find. Albeit I'm not sharing it with roommates, but still, I'm almost 30 years old. I should be able to afford an apartment on my own, but I guess not. I don't have a car. As you can see by my wants, I'm barely spending that much on my wants. And this is actually, I would consider a high month. My last month, I spent even less. I only spent maybe $100 on my wants for the month. I guess this is just the reality of living in an expensive city. And that's why, expensive cities may seem attractive, but you really got to look into how much your lifestyle is going to cost there. It may not be worth the extra amount that you're getting paid if you are even getting paid an extra amount. Anyway, let's take a look at what's going on. Ideally, I should be spending no more than $2,188 a month on my needs, $1,313 on my wants or less, and at least $875 towards debt repayment on top of those minimum payment amounts. So I'm not spending a lot of my wants. I'm always well below that $1,300 limit, but I am overpaying a lot on those needs. So let's break down the needs further. So my housing costs are about $1,834 a month. This includes my rent, it includes my utilities, it includes basic internet, and it includes my home insurance. Food, I'm spending about $220 on groceries. Sometimes this amount is less. If we add up those housing costs and the food costs, I'm still below that ideal threshold of $2,200 approximately. But this is where we run into a problem. My student loan and personal loan minimum payments are about $1,000 a month combined, and my credit card minimum payments are $500 a month. So just in minimum payments, I'm paying $1,500 a month. That's why even in the cheapest apartment, I can't afford it. After my initial crying for 30 minutes, I pulled myself together and said, okay, this just gives me more incentive to make more money and make this happen. But that being said, I don't want to be living hoping that I'm gonna make the extra income. So it's better that I try to cost down even more to bring me closer to that 50-30-20 budget rule. So I'm moving again, hooray! This time I am moving in with a roommate, so that should drop my rent costs by about $600 a month, hopefully more. I still can't live in a basement apartment, guys. I need sunlight, I need daylight. Plus I'm working from home a lot. I just can't be in a cave, I'm sorry, so I'm gonna try and make this roommate thing work. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's move on to how much I actually paid off this month. I got lucky this month because I got that tax refund and I was able to lower my credit card debt from $27,000 last month to only $23,500 this month. So about $3,500 off, which is great. On top of that, of course, I'm making the regular payments on my student loans and personal loan. So my total debt went down from about $99,000 to $95,000. Woohoo! Not bad, but like I said, I'm gonna have to hustle hard to keep paying off this debt. I really do have to pat myself on the back and take a moment to be proud of myself for what I accomplished in the month of March. I started this YouTube channel and I've been consistent about posting every single week. And I started selling on Poshmark and eBay, something that I've never done before. So yes, there may be little to no income from those to start, but hopefully those will continue to grow. The goal for the month of April is to continue to diversify. So I want to start a shop on Etsy, and I also want to be a little bit more consistent about my blogging on Medium. If you want to watch my progress and keep up with all of these money-making strategies that I test out, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you next time on Anna Does Money. Peace out, dudes.